Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sherry, and today's video we're going to talk about the betrayal of a very sweet man by the name Abraham Lee Shakespeare. He was born on April 24th, 1966, and he struggled through life working odd jobs to get by until he got lucky enough to win a 30 million lottery jackpot in Florida, receiving 17 million in 2006. What happened on the 15th November 2006 was that Abraham Shakespeare and his then employer, Michael Ford, were heading towards Miami when they made a stop at a convenience store named Townstar to get some drinks and cigarettes. Ford got out of the truck and asked Shakespeare if he wanted a soda, to which he replied he wanted 2 lottery tickets instead, which to me is funny because this same man came later out to claim in court that Shakespeare stole the lottery tickets from his wallet. The judge saw through his lies and didn't award him anything. Out of the $30 million, Shakespeare got a whopping 17 million, and he immediately moved out of his working class neighborhood in Lakeland, Florida, and into a gated community. He had bought a $1 million mansion, but as time passed, Shakespeare realized that having money can be a burden of sorts, because he had family and friends and even strangers on his back all the time, constantly asking for handouts. And at this point, he didn't know who to trust, telling his brother that he was better off when he was broke. As fast as money came in, it began to roll out at an even faster pace, and that's when Abraham got into a business deal with Doris Moore, alias DeeDee. DeeDee Moore was born on July 25th, 1972. She was married to James Moore in 1992, and they had a son in 1995. She launched a business with Shakespeare and gave herself control of the firm's funds. You see, Shakespeare was illiterate, and DeeDee ultimately used this to her advantage. She gave Shakespeare multiple documents to sign, which would turn out to be fraudulent, as some of these documents were transfers of assets, including money to her name. This included a withdrawal of $1 million. She bought herself a Hummer, a Chevrolet Corvette, and even a truck before going on vacation. She later claimed that the money was a gift from Shakespeare, which we all know is bull. On November 9, 2009, Shakespeare's family reported him missing, stating that they had not seen him since April of that year. Family and friends had originally hoped that he had taken his money and was living on a beach in the Caribbean Sea. DeeDee was the one person Shakespeare spent his last moments with, and naturally she was the first to be questioned, and boy did she do the most to throw the case off. When she was asked where she thought Shakespeare was, she said Shakespeare had decided to leave town and had gone to Texas, sometimes Jamaica, Puerto Rico, Orlando, Florida, or even he was sick in a hospital. Moore also said that Shakespeare was tired of people asking him for money, so she helped him leave town. She really put in effort to make it seem like Shakespeare was still alive and just needed a break. Moore, who was living in Shakespeare's house at the time, kept using his cell phone and sending text messages to his friends and relatives pretending she was Shakespeare. Recipients thought they did not sound like him and was suspicious because Shakespeare, as I said, was illiterate. When people texted Shakespeare's phone back with questions that she could not answer, they got really no response. She tried to find a person who would take the blame for Shakespeare's death for $50,000. She also offered to pay someone to dig up and move Shakespeare's body to another location. She offered the mother of one of Shakespeare's sons a $200,000 home if she would lie to detectives and tell them that she had seen him recently. She also paid $5,000 to a relative of Shakespeare's to give his mother a birthday card and imply it was from him. Police got a solid tip that led them to the backyard of the home she had listed under, her boyfriend's name, where they found his body under a concrete slab. She had shot him. Moore, however, pleaded not guilty and blamed drug dealers, blamed the lawyer. She even blamed her 14-year-old son, for Pete's sake. I mean, she was taken to custody on February 2nd, 2010, in connection with the murder of Shakespeare. A $1 million bond was set, and on the 19th, she was formally charged with first-degree murder. On December 10th, 2012, she was convicted of first-degree murder and was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole, with an additional minimum sentence of 25 years for possessing a gun in the course of a violent felony. This case to me is very saddening because this man acquired this money genuinely in as much as he was illiterate. This woman had no right of using it to her advantage and ultimately killing him over money. This also comes as a reminder to us as a society to not always stay focused on money, and to a point where you even want to kill your life partner, you want to kill your children, you want to kill your boss, you want to kill, so that you can get money from them. For more videos, like and subscribe, and until next time, please take care of yourself, and I love you.